Hello everyone, good evening. Dear this year's test takers, here we are ready to analyze our next sample test this year's, which it was suggested and displayed, shared on the National Test Center. So, as we all know, the national test has already started, and some of you guys already has taken the exam, but most of you are waiting for your test days, and I think this is the best thing to do before your exam, to analyze the sample tests. So for those who haven't taken their test yet, come close. Let's analyze this year's second sample test together. So let's start. As we all know that we are doing this together at the National Test Center and QAZBILIM Center, the free preparation courses online. So my name is Damısbek Dərігерханұлы. This is the sample test analysis. Let's start. So I have the sample test from the National Test Center site, which was given in English only. So because some of you guys, I think, choose the English as the test language, so I chose the English version of the test. So instruction: you are offered the test item with one correct answer from 5 proposed ones. So as we all know, the first part of your test is easy, a elementary level, some couple of tests, questions. So you have only one correct answer. So come and let's analyze together. I'll be waiting your comments and try to choose the best answers to these questions. So let's start from first question. Synonym of delicious. Yeah, this is the vocabulary kind of question, so you have to know all the words that you have studied during your school years. So, what does delicious mean? Let's translate the word before we find the correct answer. Delicious. So if someone watching the live, I'll be waiting for the answers. So we'll do together. So delicious means tatlı, demde. So we have to find the synonym of the word. Let's start first version. Disgusting, and soft, bitter, tasty, sour. All the given answers are connected with the taste of something. Disgusting is not tasty. Really bad taste. Something has really bad taste. You say disgusting. It's not tasty. It's not delicious. Yeah, this is can be the antonym of the word delicious. What about soft? Soft is kind of maybe it can be material soft, yumuşak, let's say. And bitter, it is if something is taste is bitter, it is very sharp in taste. Sharp in taste. Not tasty, but bitter. And tasty means delicious, yummy. Yeah. So this must be the synonym of the word delicious. So this is the correct answer. And what about the word sour? Sour means like lemon. Let's say lemon. Lemon are sour in taste. Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 2. the end of proverb. No pains, no what? Proverb. Mahal. So in our previous lessons I have suggested to memorize the common proverbs in English so that you will have no problem during the test. Proverb, no pains, no what? No gains. Pain means struggle, pain, and the gain. It means that if you try hard to achieve something, you gain the thing that you want. So the proverb is no pains, no gains. There's nothing to talk about the other variants. They are just words without. You can't use them with the word pain in the proverb. So question number 3. Cardinal numbers. So as we all know, there are two types of numbers, yeah? Ordinal, and cardinal. So ordinal means order, like first order, second. So these are the ordinal numbers. First, second, third, kind of stuff. But the cardinal numbers that these are the numbers that we use every day life, like when we count something, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, simple numbers. Like we use them to count something. To count, yeah. So it means that 1, 2, these simple numbers are the cardinal numbers. Let's see. Fifth, it should be 5 if it is cardinal number. But ordinal, you have the th after fifth, sixth, fourth, starting from fourth to the endless, like in order. Sixth is also ordinal number. First, this is another ordinal number. Third, third. So we all know that first, second, third, and from third you have started the th, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. And this is the only variant which can be correct, because cardinal numbers are the simple numbers that when we use them to count. Okay, let's move next slide. Question number 4, the correct variant. With children is very interesting. With children is very interesting. So we have to choose the correct variant here, looking at the proposition here. So before the prepositions, we normally choose gerund, but as a subject. Gerund as a subject. Like in gerund and infinitive, we mentioned that gerunds can be subject. They are kind of nouns, so we choose them as a subject. Because in this sentence we don't have subject, so we have to find the subject, the word that can be subject. So gerunds can be subject. As we all know, ing forms gerund. So let's just look at the ing, and the correct answer, playing with children, is very interesting. In this time, I'm not going to speak other languages but English. So, because I think that you guys already have learned English and you are ready to your tests that your English has become well, because at school you have studied like 7-8 years, which was enough to understand. So let's analyze the sample test only in English, okay? If you have any questions, write comments down there. We'll discuss together. Question number 5, the correct variant of word. Let's read the sentence. People in the cafe usually ask for free public Wi-Fi, particularly the who. So people ask for the free public Wi-Fi, especially. Particularly means especially the who. So we use the article the before a group of people. This is another rule when we use article the. So here should be a group of people. Let's see. Variant A is not correct because it's not people. News is not people. Pensioner. I think it is singular noun. If it's pensioners, it can be, but that's why it's not correct. Baby also singular here. Kid singular, but young. That refers to young people. Young means it's equal to people. Yeah. Young people. That's why this must be the correct variant here. So, people in the cafe usually ask for free public Wi-Fi, especially or particularly the young. The young people ask for the free public Wi-Fi. Question number 6, the correct noun. There are a lot of in the forest of Kazakhstan. A lot of means like there are many. So there should be plural noun, not a singular. Not singular noun. So we have to look through the, we have to try to find the plural one, which can be here and makes the sentence correct grammatically. There are a lot of what? A lot of hair. No, this is not the correct, because hair is singular, but if it was hairs, it can be. Sheep. What is the plural form of sheep? Ps. No, it is not correct. It should be sheep. Yeah? The plural form of the word sheep is sheep. What about oxes? No, it is not correct, because the plural form of ox is oxen. Yeah? And what about fox? Fox singular here. Foxes. Foxes. So the only correct variant is wolves. There are a lot of wolves in forests of Kazakhstan. So in this kind of questions you have to be careful with the plural form of nouns. You have to memorize all the strange forms of the nouns, like, for example, what kind of words which confuse us usually. For example, these are the words sheep, and what about the word child? What's the plural form of child? And what is the plural form of person? Yeah. Try to memorize these kind of words for your test day. Let's move to the next slide. Question number 7. Correct sentence in reported speech. So you have to think about this topic. What does it mean? Or when do we use it? How do we use the reported speech? Or it can be called like indirect. So, direct speech, indirect speech. Maybe it can come like that in the test. So, reported speech means indirect speech in other words, which is when you report someone's sentence using your own words, like convert the main words of someone's into your own words. So, usually direct speech is used with these ones, like this. So this is here the speech. This is the direct speech. But reported speech without any of these kind of punctuations. So you just say like this. Mr. Black told her husband, she what? So Mr. Black told her husband, I have lost my keys. In the reported speech you have to go back for the tenses. If your main sentence was in present, you have to convert it into past. If your main sentence is in the past, you have to choose past perfect, right? Past perfect. So, here it is written in present perfect. I've lost my keys. Yeah, so we also need to convert this sentence into past perfect. So, let's write the formal of past perfect, which is subject plus what? Had plus verb 3, right? This is the formula of past perfect. So we have to find these two into the variance, from the variance. So had we have here, had no. Had we have here, no, this is not right. So let's look at the second part of our formula, which is verb 3. So all the verbs are in verb 2 form, like lost, lose, lost, yeah? But when we report the sentence, we also convert these pronouns. My keys. So Mr. Black told her husband, told Mrs. Black told her husband, like her husband. She said what? She said she told to her husband, she, my, which was Miss Black's keys, so her here. We have to find the variant with the word her. So, subject plus had plus verb 3. Had lost her. Where is it? Had lost mine, no, had lost her. This is the right variant. Okay, question number 8. Correct sentence. So we have here 5 options to choose from. First, he plays tennis usually on Saturday. Usually he plays on Saturday tennis. He usually plays tennis on Saturday. He on Saturday plays tennis usually. He plays usually tennis on Saturday. So how do we know the word order of this question? This is asking the word order in the sentence. So you have to be careful. Okay, let's start with subject. And then if there are adverbs of frequency, which is adverbs of frequency. Do you know this topic, adverbs of frequency? This is when you use this kind of word, like it starts from 0%, like never, then hardly ever, let's say. These words answer to the question, how often do you do something? For example, how often do you have your English class? How often do you play? How often do you read? Do you ever read in the mornings? Like, so these kinds of questions need these words to be answered. Never, hardly ever, rarely, let's say sometimes, and then often, and usually, and let's say always, which is 100%. Here we write 100%, this is the 0%. So never, this is the order of the words, like adverbs of frequency. It starts from never to always. And there's a question, where do we put these words in the sentence? Let's say, adverbs of frequency comes right after the subject or before the main verb. Here we say the main verb. And then other words. But if there is the verb to be in the sentence, if your sentence has the verb to be, it should come after to be. Let's say am is are. If your sentence has am is are, it comes after to be. Adverbs of frequency here. Here you write adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of freq. And after that your main verb comes. This is what you need to know. And all the words that refers time, yeah, like yesterday, Saturday, today, it can come here or here. So we don't have the time word like Saturday in the starting of the sentence, so we choose let's say end of the sentence. So we have three options here which can be correct because of the word Saturday. It has to come at the end of the sentence. And then let's look at the formula that we have written here. So here you have subject plus adverb of frequency, then the main verb. So let's see, we have here, he, yes, we have subject, and then adverb. Place, no. So this is not correct. He, we have adverb here, and then main verb, play, the main verb of the sentence. And the time word, time expression, so this should be the correct answer. He usually plays tennis on Saturday. Yeah, this is the correct answer. Let's move to the next one, question number 9, the gerund. Yes, in the previous slide I have mentioned about gerund, which format with verb plus ing, gerund. is infinitive, infinitive. This is the past, and this is verb 1, like this is the past form of the bring. So we have only be variant, so this is gerund. Taking. Good. Let's move to the next slide. Question number 10. Correct variant of complex object. Yeah. The complex object. One of the most difficult topics of UNT tests. Let's see. Like, usually, when you want to choose the best option for the complex object, you just write like this, VOB, right? Which is verb, object, and verb. But we have several different cases in complex object, as in this sentence, saw. So, saw means see, yeah? Let's talk about them. These are the words to refer your body, like using your body, you do these kind of things, like you can see, you can hear, you can notice, you can feel, notice, you can feel. What else? You can hear, you can listen, you can watch. Let's see. Yeah, let's say listen. So, these kind of words often use it on the complex sentences. So, I'm gonna teach you how to find the right variant if your sentence has or formed with these verbs. So, this also has two different options, which starts subject and then these words, but only in the past form. Like see? No. Saw, heard, past form. Like felt, watched, listened to. So, the past form of the verbs, after that you use object of your sentence, then after that you use verb 1, or you have another option to use verb ing, like participle 1. So this is the another formula to use the sentences in complex object formed with these verbs. So here we have subject, then these verbs verbs, then you have object, then you have two options to use verb 1 with the infinitive, or to use verb ing, participle 1. So, this should be your formula, and let's try to find it. Mary saw. Okay, we have Mary as a subject and saw, and we have to find object. Saw them. Yeah, we have here the object. Mary saw them what? We have the verb play, so we have to choose like infinitive without to here. There's no to. So we have to choose. It can be true if it hasn't to. So very seldom play in the ground, which can be true, but here we have two, so this variant is not correct, and this is not correct because we don't have will here, and plays, them plays, no, we use S for he, she, so which is not correct for us, and we don't have verb to here, which is past simple, it is not correct, but we have verb ing, which is correct. Mary seldom playing in the playground. So, when you have this kind of verbs, you just write this formal subject, these verbs and object, and then verb 1 or verb ing. Verb 1 without to. So, play or playing. Okay, for example, I listened to him play on guitar, or I listened to him playing on the guitar. Right? So be careful, complex object. Complicated. Question number 11, adverb of frequency. I've just mentioned this topic. From 0 to 100, never to always. Yeah, never to always. Here we have the right variant, always. Others are ly, guys, just adverbs. Frequency, which is repeated frequently. And question number 12, correct articles. One of the most confusing topic in English, articles. Yeah. My idol school is in blah blah center of city near big park. So how do we know which article is most suitable here? We use the article before the nouns, which is only in, like, the earth. Let's write it in the sun, because they are only in the world. So the sun, let's say, the earth. Like this, we have only 1 centimeter, let's say, just, I don't know, but mostly cities have only the main center, yeah? So here I want to write the article. My idol school is in the center of what? Of which city? We need to definite article here. Center of a city, no. Center of which city? The center of the city that her or his idol school located. So here we also need the article the. So my idol school is in the center of the city, in the center of the city near park. So I think there are plenty of parks in every city, and I think here we can write the article A. My idol school is in the center of the city near a big park. Do we have the answer here? Variant C is correct. My idol school is in the center of the city near a big park. I think this was understandable for you guys. Okay, let's move to next page. Question number 13. Present continuous passive. Passive. It's when the subject of sentences is not important. We focus on the activity. So, like the English taught by the teacher. or the house is or was cleaned by the workers, maybe. Yeah. If it was active, in the active sentence, you do the things on yourself. Like, I cleaned my house. But when it is passive, the action done by someone else, or the subject is not important. So, the formal passive is like, be plus, let's say, be verb 3. But it can be changed by the tenses. So here they're asking present continuous. Be can be used as is and be ing and verb 3. This is the present continuous of the passive. The house is being cleaned now. Let's say was. No, this is the past. House was being cleaned past. House is being cleaned. No, not. This is the perfect. The house is being cleaned. No, we don't use this kind of stuff. But verb 3. Be, MSR, verb 3. The house is being cleaned. Question number 4, fraction. So there are different types of this. We can say this is 7 divided by 8, let's say. Yeah. Or 7 over 8. 7 over 8. Or simply 7 and then we write the last number as ordinal number. 7, 8. 7, 8. The first number cardinal, second one ordinal. That's the simplest way to read the fractions. 7, 8. Do we have 7? No. 7, 8, not S. 7, 8. 7th of 8, no. 7th, no. 7 and 8, no. Yeah, sorry. 7, 8, I forgot. I confused the S. 7, 8. I confused with these one. So 7, 8. For example, let's read this one. 8. This is simply 8. What? 7ths. Yes. Question number 15. The correct sentence with the similar meaning. He said to me, this is how you download the file. So he showed something to someone, yeah? So, offered, no. He's not offering, he refused, no. He helped to do something. Didn't explain, no. He showed. He explained it, like showed. Promised, no. He didn't promise anything, he just showed. This is how, or explain it. So he explained me how to download the file. Question number 16. The correct report to speech. Mike said to Helen, I want to talk to you. So, in the report speech, as we know, we use past here, past of the verb, and then just simply convert. Mike said, told. So we have told, told, told. Not tell, not tells. You have 3 options left, so, and wanted, not wants. Wanted, want to, no. So, the right variant is here. The right variant. Life in big cities is than small towns. This is the comparative form of adjective, so in the comparative form we use more to the words which has more than 2 syllables. Syllable, boom, yeah? So, more expensive. Life in big cities more expensive than small towns. Most expensive? No, this is superlative. Super. Expensive? No, we use more or ER. No, we just use ER for the words which has less than 2 syllables, like a syllable. 18, correct preposition. Agar is bored. You bored by something, you can be bored by something, or you can be bored with something. So the only right option is bored with. Next, a great film. Someone said to someone that something was going to be good. 20, appropriate variant of conditional sentence. Conditional. If you do something that, something this, you will do, you would this, yeah? Conditional sentence, there are 3 or 4 types of conditional sentence. So it's very easy to memorize the formal. Like, first conditional. It is present simple and will. Second, past simple. The past form of will is what? Would. Yeah? Third, past perfect. So the tense is going down. Present simple, past simple, and past perfect here. Past perfect. Here we have would have. See? And we have mixed conditional, which is written like this, guys. Very easy to memorize. You just cross these 2 and 3, with this and with this. First you choose this one. So, which is like this. You cross second and third. You have the 4th conditional sentence, which is mixed. Let's write my past simple, and we have what? Would have. Would have. Here, let's start from this. Past perfect, you have what? This is the first type of mixed, this is the second type of mixed conditional. Past perfect. Past perfect. And you have would. So we have written all the formals of conditional sentence. Just start from present simple and will, and you go down for the other tenses. Before present simple, we use what? Past simple. Before that, we use past perfect. Yeah. So past simple will, and you go down with, and then past perfect would have, and then you cross, and then you can write the mixed. This is the 4th type of mixed conditional sentence. First type, past simple would have, past perfect would have. This is the all formals of conditional sentence. So we have what? Let's see. Let's look. If you study, okay, this is present simple. We have present simple and will. Okay. It should be will. But here we'll have. No, this is not correct. Second, had studied, which is past perfect. Okay, we have past perfect here, and The other side should be would have. Is it would have? If you had studied, wouldn't have failed. If you had studied harder, you wouldn't have failed. This is the correct one. Here, if you have studied, no, we don't have it. This is present perfect. We don't have present perfect. Study, past simple. Okay, past simple. We should have would. Study, have been. No, we need would. Want, study. Present, future. No, we don't use future. Only correct variant. So this is the simplest way to be confident about the topic, conditional sentence. Let's move. Next section of our test. Instruction. You are offered the test items on the basis of context with one correct answer from 5 proposed ones. Only one correct answer. Read the context attentively and do the items. So I suggest that before reading the text, you have to look at the questions. It would be easier to find the right answer to your questions. So let's move to the question part. Okay, we have here 3 questions. Correct variant. Dennis Tito. So we need to search this name because it's asking this name. Dennis Tito is what? World's first space tourist. No, we don't use it. We don't need to read the text because this is grammar. You don't need to read the text and lose your time. No. This is just grammar. The first, we use the article before the first, second in the orders. Remember that we always start writing the 1st of May when we write dates on the board. So remember, the first. The first. You don't need to read the text. Next question, adjective and phrase. You have to find the adjective. You don't need to read the text. Telecommunications entrepreneur. This is noun, entrepreneur. Telecommunication. Cation is noun. This is entrepreneur. Noun, so this is noun. Spend their holiday. Is there any adjective? Spend, verb, pronoun, holiday, noun. Make your reservation, noun. Make, verb, your, possessive pronoun, reservation, noun, now, no. On September, this is the number. Lucrative, industry. Industry, noun. Lucrative is the adjective, which means табысты, industry. Lucrative. You see? So this is what I suggest. Before reading the long text and trying to understand all the context, no, you don't need to read before you look at the questions. So we have done 2 questions without reading the text, which is simply grammar. 23. Complete the sentence according to the text. Yeah, here you need to look at the text, I think. The construction companies want to build in the future. In the future. So let's look this word from the text. They want to build what? We have options here. Beautiful garden. Maybe it can be. Insect farms. Yeah, why not? Plantations to grow trees. or suborbital vehicles and orbital cities, or uninhabited island. We have no idea, yeah, what the text is about. So let's move back to the text and try to find out this information. The construction companies, we have this word and they want to build in the future. What? Let's move quickly back. Here. We need to skim the text before reading also. Skim from like this way. Just with your eyes. Very quickly. Do we have these words? These words. Construction companies want to build in the future. Companies. Here. There are already several space tourism companies. Yeah, construction companies. Planning to build. To build suborbital vehicles and orbital cities. So we found very quickly. We have mentioned it. We have put some sign on the words that we need to find from the text, and we found the words, and with the words we found the answer. Suborbital vehicles. Let's move to the next slide, 24. Complete the sentence according to the text. Again, the price of the space ticket cost dollars. Let's go back and just look at the dollar sign. $20 million. Is there any dollar? No. So just $20 million is your correct answer. 20 million. Next question. The first woman who traveled to space. The first woman. Let's put some sign on the main word and let's try to find this one, not these ones, because these are mentioned in whole text. But try to find the word first woman. Let's go back. Skim. Where is the word first female? We got first female space. Tourist. This is the end of the sentence. So we go up. On September 18, 2016, Anamshe Ansari, a telecommunication entrepreneur, became the first female. We have already found the right answer. Anamshe Ansari. Okay. Very easy. Next. Now, here the interesting part starts. Instruction, you are offered the test items with one or more correct answers. The meaning or meanings of the proverb. Maqal, proverb, east or west, home is the best. Varmamız bilirsiniz. East or west, home is the best. You go east, you can go west. But when you come back home, you feel the best feeling. Which is trying to say the home. Your home is best. The best place to live. You need to travel to discover. No. There are many exciting places in the world. Yeah, it can be. It's so nice. It's so nice to have a cottage. Cottage is the building, not the home itself. There is no better place than home. Better place than home. There's nothing like traveling. No. Each country has its own tradition. We don't need this information. Visiting different countries is nice. Yes, but it's not saying that thing. There is nothing like home. There is nothing like home. East or west, home is the best. 27, the synonym or synonyms of horrible, bad. Horrible, awful, terrible, and terrifying. Terrifying. Others are not. Difficult, hard, typical, simple, different. In other words, similar, The synonym of the word horrible is awful, terrible, and terrifying. Appropriate variants. There is a pair of, English is very confusing that sometimes you have to use the plural s with the words, something words. We use the pair of for the things which has two parts. So let's look at the given words which has two parts, pair of two parts. Skissers. Skissers, 1, 2, 2 parts. Good, correct. Tights. What does tight mean? And cheese. No, it's pair of, we have 2 part and s. So try to find the words which ends with s. Okay? Yeah. Tights also. 2 sides, 2 parts. 1 leg, 2 leg. Yeah. So it is correct. 2 parts. Cheese, no, it is uncountable now. Course, no, it doesn't have 2 parts. Shorts, 1 leg, 2 legs. Yeah. 2 sides. Sauce, uncountable. Cloth, no. Glass, no. So 3 right variants. Pair of with s. 29 appropriate variants. The caution board protects people. Protects people. Preposition. Falling when the floor is wet. Protect against or protect from something. That's it. There's no other preposition used with the word protect. I protect them from falling, or something protects me from something. Right where it is from. 30. Plural nouns. Not singular, plural. Man, singular. Plural man. Woman, plural woman. Tooth, plural feet. Child, children, yeah? Tooth, foot, feet. Teeth, tooth. No, this is the plural. Person, people. No, it's not plural. Goose, geese. 2 plural. 31. Appropriate verbs. There are a lot of oranges, so it must be plural. So we use the are or were forms of the verb for the plural forms. Oranges? No. Was? No. Are or were, because of the s. There are or there were can be. Others are incorrect. 32. Complete the sentence A and can develop children's communication skills. This question is for your vocabulary knowledge. Communicative skills can develop a person. What kind of person? The people who work with children. So we have to find the people or the career who works with the children. Nanny. What does clerk mean? Clerk, office worker. This is for office. Engineer, no, they don't work with children. Architect, no. Teacher, yeah, they work with children. Yeah, they teach every very different type of skills. So they also can teach communicative skills. Psychologists, yeah, they work with people and children. Plumber, scientific, no. Miner, kingship, no. 3 correct variants. Fraction again. 1 as 1 point, no, point is this. If it is 1 point, it is 1.6. First of 6, no. 1 of the 6, no. 1 of the 6, no. First of 6, no. 1 of 6, no. 1 part of 6. 1/6, but without s. 1 part of 6, no. 1 of 1 point, no. This is the right variant. Yeah, this is when you confuse, if there is 1, you don't use s. That's very confusing. Me also confused with this. Let's move to the next one. 34, sentence or sentences complex and object and complex subject. Complex object, VOB, or those formulae which I have written before. Complex subject is this. Subject plus M is R plus verb 3 and to be. So he's watching hockey. Is it rains? You came to never let him go. Did you? VOB. You can't make and object me then do. This is complex object. But he is known to be. This is complex subject. Complex subject. And the last question, guys. The diagram shows the following information. In this kind of questions, you have to find the best, the correct answer. It can be more, 1 or 2 or more. But the other sentence should be incorrect. So you have to find the correct information according to this kind of diagram or charts. So, US TV viewing habits. 36 sitcom. Let's see. You have to look at all the sentences before you look at the diagram, so you can find. Teens indifference to dramas. Indifference. No. Indifference to dramas. This is drama. What does it mean? Teens indifference to dramas. No. I think this is not the correct information according to the diagram indifference. B. Sport is not popular in the USA. Is there sport? 9. Sport is not popular. Yeah, only 9%. It's not popular, I think. Can be correct. Because only 9% sports. It's not, it shows that it's not popular. TV viewing of adults in the USA. No, it's viewing habits of teens, not adults. Nobody loves talk shows. Talk shows, only 1%, but it doesn't mean nobody. 1% of them loves. The TV watched by young people in the USA. US teen TV viewing. The diagram shows the following information. The TV watched by young people in the USA. Yes, the TV, it shows the information of watching habits of teens. So, TV watched by young people, it can be correct. The US teenagers' preference for TV programs. And another one, the US teens love the sitcom. The most, 36% of them watches sitcoms, which is correct. The US teens love to sitcoms. Teenagers prefer to watch talk shows more than drama. Talk show more than drama. Let's see. Talk show and drama. Also 1% drama, where is it? 19. No, it is the vice versa. It's not correct. So I think the 3 of them are correct variants. So this is the end of our today's sample test analyzing. So it was nice to talk about these simple questions for this year's, and I want to say good luck for all our test takers for this year's UNT. Goodbye.